What's happening, Scoopers? Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown of the biggest stories hitting the headlines. The news cycle is spinning faster than ever, and we've got the inside track on what you absolutely need to know. From heartwarming family moments to groundbreaking industry shifts, we're diving deep into the updates that matter most. Don't miss a beat. Your essential news briefing starts right now. First up, a beloved star's personal life takes center stage in an incredibly charming and unexpected way. Then, we're jumping into the exciting world of film, as a major talent is eyed for a highly anticipated reimagining. But that's not all. Get ready for a sneak peek at a film that promises a journey through time and emotion, starring some of Hollywood's biggest names. And finally, we'll explore the profound impact of parenthood on a celebrated icon. Stick around, because you won't want to miss a single moment of this. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on so you never miss an update. A royal interruption. Get ready for an absolutely heartwarming glimpse into the life of a global superstar. When Margot Robbie, the acclaimed actress behind the phenomenon that was Barbie, was in the middle of an interview promoting her latest film, A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, her world took an adorable turn. Her 10-month-old son, whose name remains a sweet secret, decided to make his presence known, letting out a cry just off camera. Robbie, who welcomed her first child with husband Tom Ackerley in October 2024, reacted with a mix of amusement and slight embarrassment. "I'm so sorry about that. How loud my baby is," she confessed with a laugh, a relatable moment for parents everywhere. Her co-star, Colin Farrell, ever the charmer, lightened the mood by quipping, "It's a great soundtrack, isn't it?" This candid moment, shared by Access Hollywood, captured the genuine essence of motherhood, even amidst the glitz and glamour of a press junket. The host seized the opportunity to ask Robbie about her experiences as a mom, to which she responded with pure maternal pride, affirming, "Literally every time I go, that's my baby." "You were there while he's been growing," she added, sharing a knowing look with Farrell, who also witnessed her pregnancy journey. The public's reaction to this unscripted interruption has been overwhelmingly positive, with fans flooding social media with messages of support and adoration for Robbie's candidness. Many praised her for embracing the realities of motherhood while maintaining her professional commitments. The moment perfectly encapsulated the balance many working mothers strive for, showcasing that even global icons face the delightful chaos of a baby's needs. But the journey doesn't stop there. Prepare for another big announcement in the world of cinema. This next piece of news will have sci-fi fans buzzing as a legendary director eyes a new leading lady for a classic remake. A sci-fi spectacle beckons. Margot Robbie, a name synonymous with box office gold and captivating performances, is reportedly being eyed to lead a highly anticipated sci-fi remake. While Robbie's recent projects like Amsterdam and Babylon explored more niche genres, it was undoubtedly Barbie that cemented her status as a billion-dollar franchise driver, a success amplified by director Greta Gerwig. This new venture pairs Robbie with the visionary director Tim Burton, a filmmaker known for his distinctive gothic and fantastical style, fresh off the success of Beetlejuice, and the critically acclaimed Wednesday series on Netflix. The project is a reimagining of a 1950s sci-fi classic, possibly hinting at a story involving unusual physical transformations, much like the original, The 500 Fingers of Dr. T, though perhaps with a gender-swapped twist or a focus on monumental growth. Burton's affinity for the aesthetics and themes of 1950s science fiction, as seen in his work like Mars Attacks, makes him a natural fit for this material. The era's sci-fi often explored themes of alien invasion or the dramatic consequences of scientific experiments, such as radiation causing people or animals to grow to monstrous sizes, usually requiring military intervention. However, bringing this remake to life isn't without its hurdles. The project is currently facing several significant challenges. Firstly, acclaimed author Gillian Flynn, Gone Girl, penned an initial draft but has since moved on to other commitments, leaving the script in need of further development. Secondly, the potential for a Beetlejuice sequel could tie up Burton's schedule, especially if Wednesday, Season 3 also moves forward, as filming for the latter is slated for next year. Robbie herself has a packed upcoming slate, with Wuthering Heights in post-production and an Ocean's 11 prequel in development. The success of this remake hinges significantly on the final script and the availability of its key creative forces. Industry analysts are closely watching these negotiations, noting that while Robbie's star power is undeniable, the complex production and scheduling dynamics present a unique challenge for this ambitious project. But the excitement doesn't end with potential blockbusters. Prepare for a cinematic journey that blends romance with the extraordinary. A journey through time and love. Get ready for a cinematic experience that promises to be both magical and deeply personal. A new trailer has just dropped for A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, starring the incredible Margot Robbie and the talented Colin Farrell. This film isn't just another spectacle. It's described as an uplifting and intimate adventure that delves into the complexities of human connection. The story centers on Sarah, Robbie, and David Farrell, two strangers who meet at a wedding and find themselves unexpectedly swept into a surreal, time-traveling escapade. But this isn't your typical high-octane sci-fi. It's a more grounded, fantastical exploration of their lives. The official synopsis reveals that the film allows them to relive important moments from their respective pasts, illuminating how they got to where they are in the present, and possibly getting a chance to alter their futures. Directed by Kaganata, the film is characterized by its blend of magical realism, creating a world that feels familiar yet infused with whimsical possibilities. Farrell described it as a love story, but one that deviates from the conventional path. It's a story about being revisited by, but also having the opportunity to revisit certain moments in your past that were very formative, he explained. He further elaborated on their characters' situations. They're both terrible at relationships. Neither have been able to find a moment's joy in relationships or companionship. And they begin to find that through each other, as a result of this one night where they go on this fantastical journey and get to see from an objective perspective these moments in their lives that, as I said, were very formative, and get to take accountability for times where they hurt people. Robbie herself shared her experience on set, noting how comfortable the atmosphere was from day one, despite the film's fantastical elements. "Everything about this film was immediately comfortable," she stated. "If audiences feel even a tiny slice of how magical it felt making this movie, then they'll have the most incredible experience in the theater. Making this movie was truly one of the most magical experiences of my life." With a release date set for September 19th, 2025, A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey is poised to offer audiences a unique blend of heartfelt storytelling and imaginative adventure. The film's intimate approach to exploring past regrets and future possibilities, combined with the star power of Robbie and Farrell, has generated significant anticipation within the film community. And speaking of stars embracing life's biggest roles, we're diving into the personal reflections of another iconic actress on the joys of motherhood. Motherhood, the ultimate role. For Oscar-nominated actress Margot Robbie, the most rewarding role isn't on the silver screen, but in her own home. She recently shared her profound feelings about motherhood, calling it the best experience. Robbie, who welcomed her first child, a baby boy, with husband Tom Ackerley in October 2024, has been cherishing this new chapter. While the couple has intentionally kept the details of their son's life private, sources close to them have described their time together as a family as lovely. One insider revealed, "They waited a long time to get pregnant, so it was almost unbelievable when the baby actually arrived. They've both been settling into being parents." Another source added, "They're homebodies, so it's been lovely to spend the time just them, at home with him. They're so happy." This sentiment echoes Robbie's past aspirations. In a 2016 interview, she expressed a desire to have a large family, envisioning a life with tons of children, inspired by her own upbringing in a family of 4. At the time, she noted that while she wanted to start a family, it wouldn't be anytime soon, prioritizing her career while acknowledging that her children would eventually become her main focus. Despite any initial concerns about balancing a demanding Hollywood career with motherhood, Robbie appears to be navigating it with grace. She recently wrapped up a significant break between her blockbuster hit, Barbie, and her current project, A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, indicating a thoughtful approach to her professional commitments. Her co-star in A Big Bold Beautiful Journey, Colin Farrell, also shared his perspective on parenthood, referring to his sons, James, 21, and Henry, 15, as the most important facet of my life. He reflected on how his children have shaped him, stating, "Whoever I am today, it's in great part to do with their involvement." The public reception to Robbie's comments has been warm and supportive, with many celebrating her openness about the joys and realities of parenting. Her candidness resonates with fans who admire her ability to maintain both a successful career and a fulfilling family life, showcasing a modern approach to celebrity and parenthood. That wraps up our top stories for today. Stay tuned for a quick recap and all the ways you can stay connected with us. And that's a wrap on today's scoop. We saw Margot Robbie's adorable baby steal the show during an interview. Then, we heard about a potential sci-fi remake starring Robbie and directed by Tim Burton. We also got a sneak peek at A Big Bold Beautiful Journey, starring Robbie and Colin Farrell. Finally, we celebrated motherhood with Margot Robbie's heartfelt reflections. If you loved these updates, smash that like button, subscribe for more, ring the notification bell so you don't miss a thing, drop a comment telling us your favorite story, and follow us on all social media platforms for even more behind-the-scenes action.